participation of Andy Uba in the last governorship election in Anambra State as the candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC was on Tuesday, April 26, voided by the Supreme Court in Abuja. According to a verdict read by a five-man panel that presided over the case on Tuesday, the APC violated the guidelines for the conduct of primaries and as such failed to conduct a credible and valid primary even though Uba emerged from it as its candidate, the Nation reports. The judgment by the Apex Court affirms the ruling Court of Appeal, the February 23rd, which upheld the ruling of the Federal High Court delivered by Justice Iyan Eko in 2021. Okay, well, even as that, Andy must still reclaim his mandate. How? From where? Hey, Andy Uba must reclaim his mandate to marry a third wife, even as a knight of the Church of Nigeria, the Anglican Communion. He must reclaim his mandate of political fury. He must regain his mandate to lie to the people. He must regain his mandate to hire fake pastors to lie to him. He must reclaim and regain his mandate to pay gullible politicians to decamp to his association of political criminals. He must regain his mandate to bribe voters in the polling booth. He must regain his mandate to whatever. Well, you don't understand what he said. As a lawyer, thank Andy Uba for paying fees to lawyers in what was clearly a wild goose chase. Let him file another application asking the Supreme Court to reconsider his appeal so that more money can flow into lawyers' posts, playing the ostrich. Well, which mandate is Andy Uba going to reclaim? Andy, in spite of his presence in Aso Rock during Obasanjo regime, he never attracted any tangible projects to Anambra State. Rather, he was causing problem by empowering his gangster brother. He's silly. He is politically finished. Is Andy a good friend of my brother who cannot attract any projects to his home state as deputy principal for close to 7 years now, except he nearly bring Ruga? Case closed. Andy Uba political career in Anambra is also closed. Andy, why are you always on the wrong side of the law? Desperation is not a good thing. Here comes Andy Uba's political sojourn in Anambra. The mandate he never contested for the last governorship in Anambra State. Is clear he didn't lose any election. The caption "bad news" is wrong. This is good news to the people of Anambra. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Me feels he has successfully retired himself shamefully from Anambra politics. Double jeopardy. Point of correction, this is not a bad news but a good news to the Indian Anambra because he is distraction to our God-sent governor Charles Soludo. Bad news or good news? Okay, good riddance to bad rubbish. He wants to replicate what Hope Uzodinma did in Imo State to Fiakwa. I thought they had laid this case to rest. I don't know that this man is still, hey, he wants to come back by fire by force. Well, everybody just be at alert because anything can happen. In this country, the more you look, the less you see. By the time you think everything is over, was it not after 7 months when Uzodinma, no, Emeka Hidea, he has spent 7 months, during the 7 months or 9 months or so, that was when they pulled him out. Nobody ever expected that. That is how it will be from bottom to top. Everything about Dapo Abiodun is a scam. Dapo Abiodun Ogun State, how? Well, APC is always on the wrong side of the law. Imagine if Andy Uba was declared the winner of the gubernatorial election in Anambra State. End of the road with full stop. Tomorrow, Uba should respect Prophet Ayodele. Can you listen to yourself, please? If he emerged as governor, there wouldn't have been this verdict. I know our Supreme Court, very corrupt. He will contest again in 2025 and he will surely be the next Anambra State governor. 2025? Really? Okay. Let's Andy Uba go to World Court so that he win back his mandate given to him by his Fulani lords. People like him should have been behind bars long for sundry offenses, but they are the type of people who have the money to contest elections in this corrupt country. I learned that this man has been able to buy his APC form, like Yaya Bello. So does it think, or does it mean they are going to give them 100 million naira? Does it mean they are going to give them this money back in the first place? All the money they are wasting, because these guys cannot bring money from their own personal pockets. If they are really doing good business, none of them can do business that would thrive in this country. They are always, all of them are dipping their hands in cookie jar in one way or the other. Yaya Bello now, he could not pay salary, but he has been able to pay 100 million naira nomination form. At the end of the day, does it mean the money will be returned back to them? Because I don't see him getting the ticket in the first place. So at the end of the day, unless maybe they are doing abracadabra, they are not collecting money from them. Anambra State has a dynamic governor. Anambrarians should cooperate with him. Medicine after death. He can now go and rest. What happened in the case of Uzodima is still fresh in the minds of Nigerians. But don't be too confident, so you guys should not be too confident, because anything can happen. APs, learn from all these judgments against you. You cannot continue to bring the party down, all in a bid to satisfy an individual. Let everything be done according to rules. Remember what happened in Rivers and Zamfara states. Andy Uba had always been a bad market. From the back door, unfortunately, the door has been permanently sealed. I don't think anybody should try to label Jonathan. What is wrong with his taking a second term now that they know he did well? Who would not, if it is sure, when his refusal does not mean an Igbo man would necessarily be entrusted with that job? I mean, I like Peter Obi to do the job, but why cast aspersion on others? Charity needs begins at home. Jonathan is not is not that a whipping boy of 2015 and 2014 and 2015. Anambra is too big for one family to hold hostage. We are different. We are different. But you think Andy Uba is going to give up? He's going to press forward to get what he wants. It's just unfortunate that we are where we have to deal, because we don't do the right thing. Buhari Sefe, he has even scattered the whole thing. Everything he has scattered. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take on this.